surrounding the Golden Gate simply disappear. Phyllis, Phyllis, who makes the warning bells on the cable cars play, the gang's all here. Phyllis, Phyllis, who charms the crabs on Fisherman's Wharf right out of their shells, who lights the lamps of Chinatown just by walking in view. Phyllis, 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 it sure isn't you.
We don't want to miss the beginning of the movie. It stars Robert Redford.
Oh, Robert Redford's a cream puff. They're all cream puffs these days. Except Charles Bronson. Did you see Death Wish?
I don't believe it did.
Chuck Bronson, oh, what a man. If only I were 10 years younger.
Well, don't worry, Mother. We'll find the picture you like, even if we have to go see the Chainsaw Massacre again.
Why do we have to go out tonight anyway?
Because a gentleman's coming to see Phyllis.
Well, that's his problem.
Well, this is a very special gentleman, so why don't you just sit there, Mother, while I see what's keeping Audrey.
I'm sorry for taking over the house tonight, Mother Dexter, but this really is a very special someone. Jerome Patterson. He's at a legal convention in Lake Tahoe, and he phoned me yesterday to say he's coming to see me. When Lars and I were married, he was a very, very dear and close friend.
Ah, had a little something going on the side, huh?
No. I mean a friend of the family. There was never anything romantic between us. Well, that's not quite true. A short time after Lars died, he came to visit me here in San Francisco, and there was an incident. He kissed me, and I slapped his face.
And he's coming back again?
Yes.
What's the matter with him? Is he kinky?
No. You see, I think that deep down, Jerome always had buried feelings for me. Feelings that are no longer buried now that Lars is.
I hope it all turns out well for you.
Thank you. When he called me from Lake Tahoe yesterday, I can't tell you how excited I was to hear from him. We talked for over an hour, and since I've known I'm going to see him, feeling like a woman again. For the first time in a long while, I'm all alive and aglow, as if some beautiful and delicate flower within me were about to blossom.
Oh, you got the hots for him.
Oh, Mother Dexter, I am so sorry to have kept you waiting. But I was trying to get one of Jonathan's little battleships unstuck from the bottom of the bathtub.
It wasn't stuck, it was sunk. And in the future, please don't touch my armada. Hello there.
Oh, Judge Dexter. Mrs. Dexter, nice to see you again.
Mother, this is Mr. Patterson. This is my mother.
Nice to meet you.
How do you do?
And this is my wife, Corky. We were married last night.
Oh. Is this your wife? Maybe I do have a shot at Charles Bronson.
Jerome!
I think we'd better be going now.
Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm Corky.
Oh, yes, you're here for Bess. Bess, Corky's here. Who's Bess?
Phyllis, I think there's a real misunderstanding. You're going to laugh when you hear it. You see, Corky is my wife. I told you. And you know the wildest part? You brought us together. I told you she'd love it. You see, Corky was a change girl at the casino in Lake Tahoe. And when I talked to you on the phone so long yesterday, I kept needing more change.
Did you want me? Hey, Uncle Jerome.
Yes. Oh, you look lovelier every time I see you.
Oh, thank you.
Best say hello to your Aunt Corky.
We're married.
Terrific. Hi.
Hi. Neat outfit.
Thanks. Hey, listen, that's for me. I gotta run. I'll see ya.
Have a nice time.
Yes, well, the rush from the airport, I forgot to call the hotel and change the reservation to the bridal suite.
You can use the phone in Jonathan's study.
Oh, hey, Jerry, it doesn't matter where we stay as long as we're together.
Isn't she wonderful?
Wonderful. Won't you come in and sit down?
Thanks.
So you're a change girl.
Oh, well, that's not what I started out to be. You see, all my life I wanted just one thing, to be one of the gold diggers. That's why I went to Tahoe to try out for them. I didn't make it.
Well, we can't all be gold diggers.
That's really heavy.
Everything's all set at the hotel.
Oh, good.
Isn't she marvelous?
Marvelous. I just know you two are going to be deliriously happy together.
I knew you'd love her just as much as I do. Thank you.
Don't misunderstand. That was just a kiss between friends.
He wouldn't try anything with you. He has too much respect for older people.
Hello? How are you? What? She left you? With another man? Jerome. Oh, you poor darling. Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. Yes, I'll be over right after work. Goodbye, Jerome.
All my life, I'd hoped that when I got married, it would be forever. Well, this wasn't forever. This was a short marriage.
Jerome, don't think of it as a short marriage. Think of it as a long date.
The moment I saw her, a little voice inside me kept saying, "She's the one. Take her. She's perfect." I don't know what happened.
Your little voice screwed up. Jerome, you knew there were problems. And believe me, they'd have gotten a lot worse as time passed and you got older and she didn't.
I couldn't lock her up in the room. I mean, I wanted a newspaper. She said she'd go get it. I said, fine. I mean, what was I supposed to think? That she'd meet some young guy in the lobby and run off with him? That's irrational. That's crazy. That's what happened.
That's enough. It's over. Your life is starting from this second. You must forget the past. Just
Bridal feast.
I forgot to cancel the celebration.
On behalf of the management, I would like to extend our heartfelt congratulations.
excuse me, sir.
And may I just say, Mrs. Patterson, that I have never
you see,
seen so radiant and charming and beautiful
Sir, you don't understand. You see,
Quiet,
we're not-
Jerome.
and enchanting a bride.
Thank you.
May this humble repast feed the flame of desire, and may this honeymoon...
Sir, we're not married.
Henri, Pierre?
looks very nice.
I haven't eaten all day.
Well, then let's eat.
I can't.
Well, Jerome, make up your mind. Do you want to torment yourself? Do you want to wallow in self-pity? Do you want to just sit there in the depths of gloom?
Am I supposed to pick one of those?
You sit down. That's sit right. Hey. Where's that Jerome Patterson who was my main source of support when Lars died? Where is that rock of strength who sustained me through those dark, dreadful days of widowhood?
Helps to dwell on happier times. It's just that at times like these, I start to feel that life's not a cabaret. Everything was supposed to be so wonderful. I mean, I got all those tickets to the concert, excursions, tours.
You know, Jerome, those tickets don't have to go to waste.
You think I could sell them?
I mean, you and I, together.
You mean you'd help me sell them?
No, Jerome, I mean, we could do those things together.
Oh, Phyllis, that's a wonderful idea. You mean you really do that for me?
Oh, what are friends for? Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. Yes. Pardon me. No, we're not married.
What is love to you, Audrey?
Oh, I don't know what love is. I got married too early.
Well, I've lived a good long time, and I have experienced many things in my 87 years. But I know what love is. Love is Charles Bronson, stripped to the waist.
What made you and Mr. Dexter get married?
We had to.
My mother Dexter.
You see, in my day, the only thing unmarried couples were allowed to do together was sit on a swing. Well, as long as our parents heard the chains squeaking, they figured that we weren't getting it on. For months, we simply sat there. Then we tried to do a little trick. We tied the cat to the swing. And he kept it going while we got it going somewhere else. Oh, but all good things pass. The cat died. And we had to get married.
What a lovely story.
Mom, aren't we going downtown together?
1 second, Bess. We have to answer just one tiny question.
Oh?
What is love?
I've heard the stores are going to be closing pretty soon.
No, Bess, this is important. Now, 3 generations are trying to figure out this question, and so far we haven't quite hit it.
Well, I think what first attracted me to Gunnar was his army uniform. It was just before the outbreak of World War II. Pearl Harbor got bombed, and so did Gunnar. And he came over and proposed to me.
I fell for Herbert when I saw him in his doughboy uniform on his way to the trenches. He never looked so handsome. Of course, the gas mask helped.
When Lars and I met, he was in uniform. It was during the Korean War. He was fond of saying, "When I die, I know I'm going to heaven because I have spent my time in hell."
Was Lars stationed in Korea?
No, Cleveland.
Isn't it interesting? We all fell in love at a time of conflict. What do you think of love, Bess?
I don't know. I guess I've never really been in love.
Don't worry, dear. Your war will come.
Phyllis, come in.
Jerome, I just wanted to come by and wish you a pleasant trip back to Minneapolis and thank you for a most enjoyable week.
Well, I should thank you. You turned what should have been one of the most desolate periods of my life into a fond and beautiful memory. I don't know how to...
Jerome, don't. All that matters is that you're feeling better and that you know that I did it.
You know, looking back on it now, I can hardly remember what I saw in the girl. I mean, she was so young.
I think that was it.
Well, anyway, now I know the difference between a girl and a woman. Excuse me.
I want you to take me back.
Can she? You ran out on me on our honeymoon. You disappeared for 4 days with some guy, and then after inflicting one of the greatest humiliations a man can suffer, you show up and expect me to take you back? I got to think about it. Wait in the bedroom.
Hi. Hi.
Phyllis, you've got to help me. I'm starting to remember what I saw in her.
Jerome, you're a grown man. I can't tell you what to do.
That's true.
You see yourself as some easily manipulated marshmallow. You see yourself as some disgusting animal ruled by lust. You see yourself as some spineless jellyfish caught in the thrall of a cute little teeny bopper. Then you have no choice but to take her back.
You're right. I'll take her back.
You're not a jellyfish, Jerome. You're a man.
Oh, Phyllis, you don't know what I'm going through. You've never been a man. It's not that easy to throw a girl out that a man would sell his mother to the Turks for.
Jerome, would you sell your mother to the Turks for her?
Corky!
What's up?
Corky. Now, this is one of the toughest things I've ever had to do in my life, but I'm going to do it. See, Corky, what you did was intolerable. And you'll have to go.
I understand. It just didn't work out. Like the gold diggers. Nice meeting you, Jerome. Bye.
Jerome, you were wonderful. Jerome.
I just threw out the most beautiful girl I ever saw in my life.
It took great strength to do that.
I've got to be crazy. Strong, but crazy. And you know what gave me that strength, Phyllis?
What, Jerome?
Knowing you were here. You see, I'd never be able to do that if I didn't know that deep down it wasn't her I wanted at all. It was you. Oh, Phyllis.
Jerome.
These last few days, I learned that what I want is a relationship with a mature adult woman. Phyllis, I love you.
Jerome, I've learned something these past few days, too. I don't love you.
Oh. What? Do you think there's a chance that in time, you'd come to love me?
Who can say? Isn't life ironic? I thought I loved you, but you loved Corky. Now you love me, and I find that I don't love you. Who knows? Perhaps one day I will love you, and then you won't love me. Or perhaps you'll love me, and I'll love somebody else. Or perhaps you'll love somebody else, and
I don't know why I come to this lousy city. It's always terrible. Last time you slapped my face. This time I've been rejected by 2 women in 4 days. Other people leave their hearts in San Francisco. I leave my guts. I don't like it here.
Jerome, you're right. I have treated you abominably. I reject your love. I slap your face. How you must hate me. Would it make you feel any better if this time you slap my face?
Oh, Phyllis, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
That's not going to make me feel any better. Oh, what the hell?
Don't be a stranger. Oh, there's a card from Jerome.
Oh, how is he?
Dear Phyllis, I had a pleasant flight. On the plane, I met a wonderful woman who's just what I need. We have a rapport that belies the 25-year difference in our ages. Tomorrow, we're going camping with her great-grandchildren.
You're watching ALN. Here's what's coming next.